this place. Let your glory fall. Let your glory fall in this place. In this place. Let your glory fall. Let your glory fall. Let your glory fall. Let your glory fall in this place. In this place. Let your favor fall. Let your favor fall. Let your favor fall. Let your favor fall in this place. In this place. If I cannot see you, then how will I testify? I want you to reveal yourself to me. If I cannot see you, if I cannot see you, then how will I testify? I want you to reveal yourself to me. If I cannot see you, if I cannot see you, then how will I testify? I want you to reveal yourself to me. If I cannot see you, if I cannot see you, if I cannot see you, Lord, how will I testify? I want you to reveal yourself to me. Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine. 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 Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine.
Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine. Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine. Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine. Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine.
Ilangeni Yahweh, ilangeni Tata, nefoyo kumishira ine. Ilangeni Yahweh,
Thank you very much.
Do better than this. Again, let's put our hands together.
You know, my guy, you are also a singer. What do you think about this song?
I don't know the language.
What's the dialect? I don't know. I mean, it's
Show yourself tonight.
what does it mean?
Show yourself to me
To
or
me?
so that I may know.
I see. Nice song. I like it. It's a Zimbabwe language. Zambian. It's Zambian song. Nice one.
It's not working. Help us. Help us, please. It's now working.
Anyways, thank you so much for the beautiful song. It was really, really amazing. You know, when they said that, like, in heaven, there are going to be songs every time, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it will be a good thing, you know. It will be very, very interesting and amiable.
I know, right?
Yeah, it will be very, I don't know the word I can use for that.
Let's
But
do-
it will be great.
I know, right? Some of us who can sing, we are also going to sing, right?
Yeah, because you know, I heard something you say, no, these bodies we are carrying here, we leave them here or there.
So,
There are other things, you know, and I think we were able to tag along with the songs.
yes.
Yeah, because we transform.
Yeah, we transform.
Exactly. So,
This was reserved for me, right?
You're late.
right now, okay,
Sam.
there's like a second
Peanut
story
is
that I
really
want to
short.
share with you, you know.
No more. You're
You
late.
know, my uncle, he came from Zimbabwe.
You got an uncle from my country?
Yeah, in Chinoy. You know Chinoy in Zimbabwe?
Yes, I'm from Chinoimi.
You're from Chinoy? I've got my uncle there. Now what happened? He came to Zambia for a visit. So he was telling me to say, young man, you know, in our country, there's a place called Kariba. Now that place, near Kariba, there's a game. You know, a game where these fierce animals talk of lion, leopard, you know, these carnivores, you know. Yeah, so he taught me something, you know, that particular place you need to be prudent enough. He taught me something, say, young man, when you are walking around that road
Yes.
and you meet somebody who is coming in your opposite direction,
Yes.
what you have to do, you have to greet them. And by greeting them, you are doing yourself a favor.
What favor?
What
What if I don't want to greet them?
Oh, you'll be in trouble. Let me tell you something. It is for your own favor because you may never know what your friend has survived before. Yeah, because like I said earlier on, it's near the game. And you know these fierce animals, they are running up and about, you know, seeking whom to devour.
Yes, like Saturday.
Oh, I'm telling you. So now, he said, you have to greet them. Then when you greet them, they will tell you to say, my friend, be careful.
Yes.
I'm just from surviving. I was close to death.
Yes.
I'm surviving from the lion.
Yes. And then they will tell you like the tricks how to survive.
Exactly,
Yes.
they will tell you a lot of tricks. In fact, they can even tell you to say, my friend, you better change the road or go back.
I know, right?
Okay, so since we've got our graduates here, and you know these people, they've gone ahead of us.
Yes.
And you know, yeah, you have to ask,
Yes, they
you
know
have to
the
talk to
root.
them so that they will tell you what they will survive.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we need their wage.
Yes.
Yeah, so that they can caution us, you know, and tell us how it was and how to maneuver here and there. Okay, so now we are going to call upon Brother Hakim.
No,
Then
come on. Ladies first. Me, I'm a feminist.
You started subscribing to this thing.
I'm a church feminist.
Church feminist.
Yes.
Now how do you balance the two?
Me,
I
I'm
hear this thing.
So let's do ladies first.
Okay. Ladies first. So equalist. So we call upon the equalist to come and.
Okay, Doc.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, Doctor. So we're going to call our brother Akim. So, Brother Akim, we want you to tell us, how was it? I saw you on your status when you finished. I saw you throwing Kadini in the bin. I was like, the young man has finished.
You saw that thing?
I saw it. I was like, yes. So we want you to just give us a snippet of how it is, in just 5 minutes. Okay, if you take longer than 5 minutes, I take the mic from you. Okay,
Yeah.
Brother Akim, it's your time. Let's give our graduate.
You can do better than this. Again.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Like she said, I am Akim Urenda. I'm a graduate. I got my bachelor's degree in civil and industrial engineering. Okay. Honestly, this was very unexpected. I don't have a speech to say. Otherwise, I will just quickly give you my story. I came here to Russia in 2017 on the 9th of October. I started off from Zambia around 21 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And I came here to Russia the following day. That's when we arrived. I managed to start doing my preparatory faculty. After that, I finished in the summer of 2018, and later on I managed to participate for my first course, first year of the civil engineering course at Moscow State University of Civil Engineering. I'm sure most of you have heard of it, whereas in the Tinta are. Yes. Generally, life hasn't been easy. Of course, life is full of ups and downs. One thing that I've learned in life is never to feel sorry for myself. So the challenges that I've faced are quite a lot. If I just start going through all of them, it can take a lot of time. Maybe in your free time we can have a talk if you'd like to. However, in a summary, school hasn't been easy. I'm sure all of you have heard of, there is Dacha. Myself, I've been there. Actually, I reached a commission before. That was when I had a sad moment in my life. So I was going through some personal things and I was down mentally, so that affected a lot. I had 10 courses to clear, and out of 10, I only cleared 4. So I had 6. So imagine going for 6 Perez Dachas. I thought I would go back to Zambia. So one thing that I learned is prayer. I'm going to share with you that prayer really works. For, I can say, major events in my life, for most of us here in Africa, mostly I think there are 3 more important exams, if I can say that, in elementary school. In school. There's There are 7th grade exams, 9th grade exams, and 12th grade exams. That's for me who comes from Zambia. About other countries, I'm not really sure. So for my 7th grade exams, before I wrote them, I prayed and I fasted. It was like, God, I want to pass. I passed. 9th grade exams, I did the same. I fasted. I was fasting on the Sabbath actually, like from sunset to sunset, and I prayed. I managed to pass. For my grade 12 exams, I'm like, God has been there. The same thing that I did, I'm going to fast again and pray. For these exams, I did so, and I passed. And then when I was applying for the scholarship, it's like, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pray and fast. I prayed and fasted. I was picked. Oh, wow, this is amazing. Came to Russia, and, maybe it's a bit of some excitement. I thought everything was going well, everything was perfectly fine. And when I was about to defend, actually I was doing my main, it's called a diploma rapportal. It's like a research paper for the final theme. So, unfortunately, I did not pray. I did not fast, and I was very sure about it. Like, this one I'm going to do it with a bang. I'll just go once and I'll convince the professors. I studied, I did everything possible, and my day was about to come, and I was supposed to go there. But unfortunately, I received an email. Akim, you haven't gotten a dopus to the same Zashita, so you have to redo some work. And the work that they gave me was a lot. So I remembered, like, Mom told me not to ever feel sorry for myself when there's a problem. So like, because me, I am what? Because I brushed off that because I am what? And I was like, okay, what am I going to do next? I know this is challenging, but let me just do something about it. I started studying. Sometimes I could study for, I know this sounds absurd, but it's true. I could do work for 12 hours straight. Maybe around 02 I start. The only break I have is to bath and eat. I'll continue doing work up to the following day around 15, until, because it was a short period of time when I was supposed to do some other work. So I stopped really doing, even on WhatsApp I was down, like everywhere, people were like, are you okay? I lost weight. It was a whole thing. And I remember, I think I didn't pray. So Sabbath came, I was like, all right, fine. We had Holy Communion. It was 2 weeks about, should I go for Holy Communion? And then I went for Holy Communion and I prayed. And when should be Saturday, I prayed, Sunday, then Monday. I received an email, Akim, you have cleared. I was like, wait, for real? So I learned one thing, prayer really works. I'm going to read for you a Bible verse from the book of James 5:13. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Prayer works. Whatever you want to tell God, let it be known to him. I'm a living testimony. Prayer does work. The second point I'm going to tell you today is hard work. I've done mechanics, physics, mathematics, and all those things, but I won't tell you these great philosophers, scientists, thermonuclear astrophysicists, or what. I won't tell you that. I'm going to give you a quote from a famous footballer. His name is Antoine Griezmann. I'm sure people who watch football know him. Yeah. You know what he says? He says, with hard work and effort, you can achieve anything. Literally anything that you can think of, you can achieve what you want. Just keep on working hard and harder and harder. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is discipline. According to, well, this is based on me. It's okay if you can disagree with me, but based on what I've experienced, I strongly feel discipline is greater than anything else. Most people say you need to have motivation. I tried to have motivation, but motivation just stops at some point. And the quote I'm going to give you is a quote from my mom. She told me to, like, some things just let to brush them off, because it's life, it happens. So with that, I told myself, I think it's okay, let me just be disciplined. Some things, let me just brush them off. Sometimes when there's, I need to do some schoolwork, the way people are like, today I feel motivated to do that. But if you're disciplined, some things like procrastination are not going to be part of you, because the more you procrastinate, the more you're going to have a lot of things to do. It's not like you've done away with that. It's better you suffer now and you enjoy later. So with schoolwork, with even maybe finances, even just our spiritual life, I think I'll feel a bit close to God next week. I'll start proper praying. After maybe we keep on giving ourselves time and everything. In my opinion, I strongly feel that does not work. So just be disciplined. In Moscow, there are a lot of things that happen. We're students, we're in universities. Vodka is just cheap there. So you find, sometimes you drink irresponsibly, and then schoolwork suffers, spiritual life suffers, you know. There are women everywhere for men. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, you understand what I mean. And for the ladies, there are men everywhere. Okay. But for lack of a better term, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. There are lots of things that go on, like around Moscow, but when university, we literally have everything that we need. We can even like stay away from home for a long time, do whatever we want. But discipline is something that is very, very important. Do not procrastinate and do everything like on time. The last thing that I would tell you is, please, church is what keeps us going. For me, church kept me going. You know, whenever I have a problem, when I come to church, because we have Bible study, you know, we're going to make a circle. We're like, prayer request. When people pray about it, for me mentally, it's like, at least now we've prayed about it, I'm going to feel better. So when I go home, it's like a burden has been removed from me. So church keeps us going. When I come to church, I meet friends, people smiling. You know, there's John, he's going to greet you even more than 10 times. My brother, like, we keep on greeting each other. So it's that nice when you come here, you interact with other people, they tell you how school is difficult. Even me, I actually have more work like that. So it's like your problems, but you're comforting each other, and life keeps on going. Yes. And then, is it more than 5 minutes? In conclusion, I'm going to mention this. I think most people have heard of it. We come to university to learn and acquire that education. We go back with a profession. For example, I came here with nothing, just maybe my grade 12 certificate. I come from Zambia. I'm going back with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. That's a profession. But on the way, I mean, money was spent on me to acquire that education. When I go into society now, I need to use that knowledge that I got from university, yes, to make money. Now, how can that be achieved? I'm here to advise you that don't only come to university and get a profession. Get a skill. When you go back into the real world, take both your profession and your skill, such that in case your profession doesn't save you, your skill can save you. I'll give you an example. Myself, I taught myself how to do some things, videography, and sometimes, you know, I can be dirty. People like, come get a video of us, you know, we run around, you're tired, you're sweating, I'm like, it's fine. And that has actually saved me, you know. You can use that to help you, like, maybe even save money, and maybe, yeah, it's a skill. And through that, someone who's a diplomat identified my talent, like, wait, you're the one who did that? Okay, listen, I have an offer for you. And then from there, like, doors are open, and you just never know. Maybe you can go to do a video shoot, and someone like, actually, I want something for myself, and you went, oh, you're actually a civil engineer. Come, I have a friend who is. You know, that's how life is. So, whatever you can do, like, away from school, do it with all your might, and it's going to help you. So, take back to Zambia your profession and your skill. If you want, you can combine the two, so that it can help you to earn money. For me, the money is not something that is the main goal, or I'm an engineer. What I'm going to do to Zambia is to solve problems. That's all. Thank you very much.